So we have reached the business end of the competition. This one, perhaps the most intriguing of the four quarter-final ties. It contains all of the right ingredients. The scoreline, the opponents are perfectly matched. The home crowd truly up for it. You can hear that, you can see that. They've created an atmosphere and ambience which is intimidating and sets the hairs on the back of your neck on edge. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So, in effect, we start the second half here, and neither side yet has a telling advantage.
Well, I think you'd have to say, Peter, on the evidence of leg one, there's still another tough 90 minutes in store here. Concentration and discipline levels have to be top drawer again, because the slightest lapse could scupper a semi-final berth, and nobody will wish to be responsible for that. So they can't allow any tension to creep up on them. That has to be put to one side, and they have to get on with this strongly.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Besiktas came away from the first leg with a decent draw, and any win here will carry them into the semi-final. And it's Laic. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tokaj tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Trabzonspor are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
That is terrific skill. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. There will be a throw-in. Abubakar. He's through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tokaj. And that's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. Abubakar has a goal! In with the challenge. That's surely a foul, free kick. Get the better of his opposite number, and it's Kokorin. Chip through. Laic gets away from his opponent. Abubakar. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's in, and the shot! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Besiktas have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Tries lifting it over. That's a brilliant interception. He goes long. Knocks it away. And here's Lajic. He's Abubakar!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Abubakar. It's Abubakar! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well.
Lajic!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Forward it goes. All the way back and they start again. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's good defending, very good defending. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. Cochran hits it! Defending was strong and firm. And it's played forward. And it's Cochran. Now it's Abubakar. Lajic. It's anyone's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Cochran. Has a hit!
Trabzonspor showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Tries to dink it in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Boateng. And here's Cochran. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Tokarz. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. A chance to play it in. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Trabzonspor are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real... That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a loose ball. And it's Lajic. Good ball. It's Abubakar! Oh, and that should have been two.
Vincent Abubakar really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Trabzonspor are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And a second time! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Boateng. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's come to shoots! Majic gets flagged offside.
Besiktas probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Besiktas need to hold on for a few more moments. Trabzonspor with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. They've played it short.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And he's going long. Now short, he's had a shot! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And that's that. Besiktas through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Your reflections then. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already... Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Coquelin. Gazal. And here's Coquelin. Gazal! Another chance!
Besiktas have been the more adventurous for me and productive.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Besiktas. Boateng with the foul. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Besiktas were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's Coquelin. Goes for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Boateng. Gazal. And the counter is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Koibashi finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. That's good defending, very good defending. In with the challenge. Now it's Coquelin. Gazal. Coquelin. Goes to finish! Coquelin hits it! And out to safety. Besiktas must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got...
Hits one! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Well positioned to make that interception. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Boateng. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Boateng. Going for goal! He's got away with one there. And that's been levered clear. This could spell danger. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Coquelin. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's got through to him. Gazal. Has a pop! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Moroziuk. Hutchinson gets it back. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. Gazal. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Besiktas, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gazal. Coquelin has his eye on that match ball. Gazal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now it's Coquelin. He's played him through. And he's there to cut it out. Besiktas have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Moroziuk tries to locate someone up front. Sousa goes looking. Played out to the right. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Coquelin. Koibashi sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's played forward. Comes out and deals with it. Gets it back. And here's Remy. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Moroziuk. Almost an hour gone.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Gazal. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Gazal. Now it's Remy. Gets the better of his man. Hoists it forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He gets past his man.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
There's a long ball. Gets up to head it! Forward it goes. And he's straight offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And here's Remy.
Big chance! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Besiktas making consecutive changes here. Boateng plays it forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Kokorin. Goes for goal! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Besiktas are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Nkudu drives it forward. And it's Boateng. Out to the right. And here's Kokorin. And Kokorin! Great strike. That's for the keeper. Gone out for a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking to hit the front line. Looks to clip it forward. And the weighted pass. That intervention was very necessary. Kokorin now on a hat-trick. And that is that. Besiktas enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Besiktas won thanks to a disciplined game.
Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much-anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because, as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Looking to hit the front line. Hoists it forward. Miguel Lopez. Besiktas were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Abubakar. Keeps everyone guessing. Vincent Abubakar crosses. Goes for goal! Just a whisker away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Larin. Abubakar. And it's Boateng. And here's Abubakar. So who's he picking out? Has a hit! Miguel Lopez with the clearance. Miguel Lopez to play it forward. Besiktas have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Boateng, could be a chance here. Kokurin, timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Out to the right, and here's Lennon.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from...
Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Larin certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Plays it out to the flank. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It is deadlocked. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Tokush has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Larin finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Tokush. Needed a better pass there. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Tries to stroke it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Sousa. And it's played forward. Larin. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Abubakar. Gets it back. That's surely a foul, free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Boateng. Tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas! The breakthrough strike! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Sousa drives it forward. He's got away. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Besiktas leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Besiktas going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
He's had a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Fernandes is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Fernandes goes short. Turns and goes, has a pop! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Tries to locate someone up front. Kayserispor grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Abubakar tries to get it forward quickly. Up towards the front line. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lennon, whose first half strike gave his side the lead on his last outing. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Larin, and here's Kokorin. It's Abubakar! And he's straight offside. Kayserispor are making a change now. Chipe sends that a long way. And it's been taken straight back. Tosun. Abubakar! And he comes up trumps again. Drives it towards the front. Abubakar. Miguel Lopez. Forward it goes. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Fernandez. And they win it back again. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tokoj, who's made his mark on this game. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Besiktas given another corner. Knocks it away. And here's Boateng. He's gone for it! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It is just a question of running down the clock now. It's a throw-in. Tosun. This could spell danger. And there goes the final whistle. Besiktas hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says it.
Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Tosun. Larry. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Besiktas go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Forward it goes. Larin. Besiktas, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. Big chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Boateng. Tosun. Gençler Birliği, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Furman. Besiktas scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Over to the left, gets into some space. Going for goal! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tosun. Boateng, foot in. Larin! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets the better of his man. Out towards the flank. A really good feat. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Sousa gets it back. Larin. He's found his man. And Tosun! Goal! Besiktas!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Besiktas go into the lead. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's off on a marauding run. Aite spreads it towards the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great challenge, time to perfection. Sousa. Tosun. Larin. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Besiktas have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hutchinson goes steaming forward. Gençlerbirliği very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be.
Hits one!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
There it is over the line. Looks to drop one. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. This is quite a battle.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Aite positions himself well and cuts it out. Besiktas won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Hutchinson. Tokuş. Tosun. Plays it out to the wing.
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early.
Foreman! It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Tokush. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Furman. Looking for a decent ball in. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tosun, already of course on the score sheet. Larin. Ozyakup. The ball's come loose. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Besiktas really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tosun. Larin. Tries to locate someone up front. Dinks one in. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Tosun absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Dencha have it back and they can go again. And a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And now they can launch a counter. Good ball. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
Besiktas merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Tosun. Larin. Defender's on the back foot, and he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Finds himself eased off the ball. Tosun. And the referee brings it to a close. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but to share its spoils, it ends in a highly...